When it comes to relationships and people going no contact with you, it can be very frustrating. But here's a couple things you could do rather than play the desperate card and wanting to send them a message to see what's wrong. That is not what you do. Is that energy that you are focusing on the thoughts and the trying to fix what doesn't feel good out there with this relationship you're trying to build with this comrade or this attractive man or woman, that the effort you are trying to put into this relationship needs to be brought back to the self so that we can continue to build the best self on the channel and elevate your vibe to that of above pride and reaching in states of acceptance. And you're going to be able to apply feeling of acceptance towards this person that's going no contact or wanting to ghost you periodically. You're not going to care about it anymore. And it's not, we don't care about other people, we're mean, and we're not going to talk to anyone ever again. We're not going to give anyone a chance because this person screwed me over. No, that's not acceptance. It's that person is okay to be who they are. And if they only talk here and there, that's fine. But if it's making you feel a particular way, you also need to set a boundary. That for you, that's not okay for you to have to go through those feelings and thoughts. So set the boundary. And if they don't want to match up with your request or the boundary you set, well, then you walk away from that relationship and look at it from a place of acceptance that it's doing you a favor that this relationship didn't work because that person is not resonating with the real you. And when you've discovered your true power within is to be your true self. That when you go out on these dates with people, you are not giving them the fake version of yourself that is a masked version that needs to look perfect, have the best makeup, have the best nose and lips and butt and upper body and arms. Like, that's all physical attributes. If you don't match up as your personalities, that the reality is going to be that the way that you guys like each other is based on false beliefs. It's based on a false reality. When you can just be yourself right off the get-go with the way you look right here and now. If you're somebody that takes care of your health, is into fitness, or, it's not all about how good we look physically anyway. But if that's something that is a priority for you and it is for the other person, well, great. But you need to match up on a personal level besides that as well. And you don't need to have the perfect body to attract the perfect person. Because if they're a narcissist and they're self-centered because of how great of a body they have, they're just going to make you feel you're never going to feel self-worth or adequate enough to that person's level. You're just going to keep working up to something, keep fixing the body, keep running on the treadmill, keep lifting the weights so that I can look a particular way to impress some man or woman. When really, you should be doing those things in the gym, on the treadmill, whatever it is, just eating a little healthier. If that's something that you're interested in. This is not a fitness and diet channel, nutrition. But if that's stuff you're interested in, do it for you. Your power within is to be yourself and to be happy with yourself, to be your most creative self. And we don't pour our energies into people who run away. If they run, we don't chase. There's no run and chase here when you've changed the vibe, when you've learned to live in acceptance. And neutrality is a few energy blocks below, but acceptance is above it. The neutrality is, I'm okay either way. You can be here and you don't want to be here. I love it anyway. I don't care. You're doing me a favor if you don't want to talk to me for 5, 6, 7 months, 7 days. It don't matter. Or if you want to be here and have a quick chat for 10 seconds and then walk away and then I don't see you ever again, that's great too. But acceptance is you are willing to let the other party be themselves, and if some of their behaviors, don't resonate with you, you work with them through it, and you attract more people who resonate with that energy, with that type of personality. And you're not becoming someone who, you know what I mean? When you're trying to control other people, you are living in negative energies because you are living in the desire of that person being a particular way. And when you let go of that desire of anything from outside of you to be a particular way for you to feel love, for you to feel joy, happiness, inner peace, you release the blocks. You release it from the energetic chakras that runs through the body. And when you release all of that negative thinking, which if you try out this meditation in the top corner, which is connecting with your higher self, that's going to help you get prepped. We're starting to release some of these negative thought and feelings. And when you start to let go of those thoughts and feelings, they no longer create a false belief system in the body. You start to live with the positive. You start to live a happier life, if you want to just keep it basic. This belief of, if I get this hot person to validate me, I will then feel attractive. If I get that job or that promotion from the job, well, then my life will then be complete. If I win that lottery ticket, well, then my life is now great because I have all of the money. If I get all the subscribers and then I can be monetized, well, then everything will be fine. I can run a YouTube full time and quit trucking. I could just be here making a video every day. That's going to happen, but it's not a means to an end for me. I have the confidence in, I am teaching people the principles on becoming their best selves. I am growing as a person on our journey towards personal growth here, personal development. It's the type of stuff we talk about. I've embodied that. The more I pour into it, the more stuff flows in for me to talk about. And I'm noticing that you guys like some of the relationship stuff, the no contact, when people want to mess with us, well, we become the strongest versions of ourselves that just don't give a F anymore. I don't want to use the F word on this one. If you go back a few videos, there's quite a few where I've dropped a couple F-bombs here and there. But it's acceptance. It's acceptance for what is. And what is the present. And after I read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, I was living more in the present, and just me breathing in and stopping right there, that feeling I could feel in my heart center. And I even feel it throughout this whole video. It's a feeling of power. It's a feeling of just being right here and now and living in the present moment, whether it's connected to the higher self, the frequency 98.3, which is the full-time YouTuber Dale, that's a success. Yeah, I've tuned into that and I've worked on it. As you can see, when I'm not on vacation, I'm posting a video every day. I'm recording a video every day, no matter where I'm at. I'm putting into work, right? So this is the type of stuff, when you find what you love to do, when this relationship stuff starts to happen, start to pour yourself into your hobby, into your talent. Do you play a musical instrument? Are you trying to build a business from scratch, an online business, social media, video creator? Are you interested in making video? Let me know in the comments what it is what are you good at when it comes to using your creative energy? When I discovered it, this small little relationship stuff, it didn't have I had no space in my energetic field for that type of stuff. And if it bothers me, I admit it. If something I don't like, I don't keep it bottled up, because then you suppress it. And then anything that happens similar or related to that thing you don't like that you're suppressing, bottling up, and hiding from the other party, it keeps getting triggered the next time it happens. But when you admit to it in meditation, or you admit to it to people in person, by setting boundaries, they will respect you more. Even if you make them walk away from your life for good, they're going to respect you because of the powerful person you have become. You are taking your power back, and your power back is to be yourself, regardless of the outcome on the outside. On the inside, we are building characters that can't be messed with anymore. You can just be yourself, and you're going to attract the people who resonate with you because you are being authentic. And when we lose the trying to be someone we're not, and trying to put on these masks, put on the perfect outfit to go out in public, you just go out as you. It's not about impressing other people anymore. It's about showing up for yourself, whether it's at the gym or in a self-help group. If you're trying to quit alcohol, you're showing up for yourself. So work on that this week, and I'm going to attach at the end of the video a very powerful video I made about when people go no contact with you. I recommend you watch it. I'm going to link it right here.